What's going on, guys? So before we start today's video, I would like to say I'm sorry with the way I've been inconsistent about posting about here on YouTube or on Instagram. I just really took a week and a half to really get my mindset right. I was in that creative state of mind where I felt like I wasn't really giving you guys the best content that you deserve. And honestly, I want to just kind of take some time for myself, celebrate my birthday, and get in that right mindset so I can push out the content that I know HB Fashion can do. So thank you guys for being so patient, and the support you guys have been giving me is absolutely amazing. And honestly, I cannot be more thankful to be part of a supportive community just like you guys are. So thank you again for this continuous support. Let's go ahead and start today's video. I know I'm a little late to the game, but summer is officially here, guys. I know most of us can feel it. It is blazing hot out there, and I want to make sure that you guys are comfortable, and at the same time, you're looking your very best outside. So today, we're gonna go over some style essentials for the summer coming up. Welcome to TShirt Fashion, where we give you tips and advice from its fashion, grooming, and lifestyle. I'm your host, Zach Fobbs, and today we're going over 10 style essentials that every single guy needs for the summer, starting with number one, and you probably guessed it, and that's going to be a t-shirt. I know it's a no-brainer, but just bear with me. My number one advice to you is to buy a multitude of t-shirts, just because it's gonna be hot, and I want you guys to be comfortable, but at the same time, a basic t-shirt is gonna keep you very classic, very casual, and very stylish. So I would start with the basics, start with your whites, your grays, and your blacks, then venture onto other colors like a navy blue, magenta, or even a nice good like dark green sort of color, like an army green sort of color. I think that looks very nice on most guys. Then you can venture onto any other vibrant colors that you may like on yourself, like yellow, orange if you're that type of person, or purple, whatever you prefer. I would just start with the basics first, then work your way out. And if you've been hitting the gym, you've been gaining a lot of muscle, and you want to show that off in the best way possible, and the t-shirt is not exactly cutting it, you might want to venture on to number two, and that's going to be a Henley. A Henley is a man's best friend, especially if he's been hitting the gym. You want to show off your gains, you want to show off that massive chest that you have been working on, those nice looking arms, that you want to make sure you pick up a Henley. These shirts are built to be a little bit structured more at the top to help show off a little bit of physique, and a little bit slim towards the waist so that it can show off your nice form. So I believe this is one of the best ways a lot of guys can go. In my opinion, for the summer, you might want to go with a short sleeve Henley so you can show off those guns, and make sure that you are paying attention to the fit, because like I said, these shirts are made more for guys who are, have been working on themselves physically. So you just want to make sure you're not buying anything that's either too big or too short on you. Number three, this is for the guys that like to keep it casual, keep it cool, but at the same time, they want to add just a little bit of formality to their overall look, and that's going to be a polo. Guys, you guys know how much I love polos, especially for the warmer weather. The polos are part of my aesthetic for this time of year, just because there's that perfect shirt you can throw on just when you want to go to the store, go out with your boys, or go out with your girlfriend, whatever you want, you name it. And it's one of those perfect shirts that you can either dress up or dress down, and you still be looking good for any occasion. Again, you want to make sure that you're paying attention to the fit. You buy a polo that's not too big on you, but also at the same time not making you look like a sausage. And just like my advice for number one, I would start with the basics. Go with your white, your black, and your grays, then venture onto any other colors. Me, what I personally like to do for my polos, I like to show off a little personality. Like this one, my girlfriend got me from the Gap. It has a bunch of little hibiscus flowers, stitched into it. I think it looks very cool, shows off a little bit of a personality, and honestly is one of the great things I think guys can expand upon to showcase the world what type of person they really are. Now that you guys have a lot of the classic stuff, you have a t-shirt, you have your Henleys, you have your polos, that's good, but you still look pretty basic. And you guys know that I am a fan of accessorizing, and it's one of the best ways that you can showcase how stylish you are. And you guys know that the number one accessory I'm going to recommend to you guys, especially for the summer and all year round, and that's going to be a watch. You guys know how much I love watches. I love high-end watches, low-end watches. I am a watch fan. And honestly, if you don't have a watch, I would recommend it you do go out and buy one just because it will change your life and how you perceive watches as a whole. And if you guys haven't checked out today's video partner, Vincero, then you guys are completely missing out. Vincero provides a lot of the best looking watches out there on the market for a reasonable price. I got this watch here that's on my wrist. Actually, my girlfriend got this for me and it was well underneath $100. I have another watch that I recently got for them. It has like a little marble center into it, but it's all black. It looks very sleek. I wear it with a lot of my monochromatic outfits, like all gray or all black, and honestly it's one of the best parts of those outfits. If you guys want to go check them out, I have their website linked in the description below, along with a discount code to help you get $20 off your entire purchase. Number 5 are going to be some form of sunglasses. You guys know that every single guy out there needs a pair of sunglasses. Why? Because the most important thing is going to protect your eyes from the sun's harmful rays. It's going to help you, not be so blinded because it's so bright outside. You want to make sure that those peepers right there, they're being well protected. And not only that, it helps every single guy look a little bit more edgy than what they actually are, and it adds just that little bit more aesthetic to your overall look, which I think every single guy can profit from. And if you guys didn't know, our partner Vincero actually does make some pretty nice looking sunglasses, so I would venture on and try those out if you can. Again, use that discount code to help you with that purchase. Number 6, light wash denim. This is something that I have always been afraid to try out for myself, light wash jeans or chinos, and I've honestly had kind of shied away from it because I thought that it didn't really look all that great for me. But once I tried it, I realized I was completely wrong and I was missing out entirely on what this entire aesthetic can look like, especially for the spring and summertime. It's a very classic look. It's very casual. You can't really dress it up all that well. But however, if you want to have a lot of the casual looks to go along with it, a lot of great casual looks, I think polos look the best when it comes to light wash denim, especially when you wear colors that are, have a little bit of a contrast to the light wash. And it looks absolutely amazing. I think every single guy should try it out if you haven't already. You don't have to just limit yourself to like jeans or chinos. You can try a light wash denim jacket with a nice looking, even like some nice looking white jeans will even look great on most guys. Or if you want to do like a light wash denim shirt, then I would recommend that you do that as well. Whatever you prefer, just try it. I promise you, it'll change your life. I don't know about you guys, but I like to still wear a blazer despite the fact that it's above 85 degrees outside. I'm just crazy like that. But I don't like to wear my regular blazers that I would typically wear for like the fall and the winter because it's too hot. I would be completely miserable outside. So a great alternative is to do number 7, and that's to get a linen or cotton blazer. These are great for the summertime. They are completely classic. A lot of guys try them, during this time of the year, and it works perfectly. These are typically made from a few layers shorter than what a typical suit or sports jacket will provide, and it is very cooling. It can breathe a lot better, and not only that, it will make you look very casual. If you guys are really worried about that formality, but at the same time, this is one of those great pieces that you can either dress up or dress down, so the versatility is there. So if you guys haven't tried them out, I think Gap and Old Navy have the best choices for linen and cotton blazers, so I'll go check them out right now. I'll have a few that I like linked in the description below for you guys to go see, but if you guys haven't tried it, I highly recommend it. Number 8, basic casual shoes. You guys know how much I love my boots, and you know how much I love to wear them all year round, but it's time to not wear them as much, but to pick up some basic casual shoes. My favorite thing to wear are Converse or some basic all-white shoes. I actually have a pair of Converse in my closet that I need to fish out and actually get them cleaned before I sport them this summer, but it's something I definitely will be picking up for now on. And honestly, it's something that I recommend every single guy try to do. I know it might be a little bit crazy, especially if you go with a little bit of a classic look. If you buy all white, they're easier to get dirty, or if you buy something that not a lot of everybody can wear, you're gonna get kind of some crap for it. But my recommendation to you is buy some shoes that are timeless, that can go good with any outfit and are perfect for any occasion. Number 9, no show socks. This is the time of year where you don't want to wear your typical ankle or crew socks. This is the type of year where you don't want to be very uncomfortable, very hot, because it'll cause a lot of sweating. It's going to be very uncomfortable, wearing wet socks when you're in your shoe, but at the same time, you don't want to show it off, so you might want to pick up a pair of socks that are just right below your ankle and they won't be popping out of your shoe, just because you want to be as cool as possible. And you also want to have that, you know, you're not wearing socks sort of look, but at the same time you are, just because you do want to have some sort of barrier between your actual foot and your shoe, just because if it starts sweating, it starts stinking a lot, and if you have to take off your shoes while you're at other people's houses, then people are definitely gonna smell them. So I recommend go to the store. I think Target has the best selection for no-sew socks, so I would definitely make a trip there and buy some and still keep your feet very casual, very cool, but at the same time, less stinky. And number 10 is going to be daily moisturizer. This isn't really a style essential, more as a grooming essential, but you guys do know that I believe there is a direct correlation between your style and your grooming. If your style is on point, but your grooming really isn't, then there really isn't a point for you being the most stylish person in the world. If you guys are not taking care of your skin, then obviously you are missing out and you are absolutely killing yourself in terms of how people perceive you. If you guys missed the video where I talked about why you should start caring about your grooming, I'll have that video linked in the description below for you guys to go check out. But just make sure that every single time that you're washing your face, you're applying some sort of moisturizer that has a little bit of a sunscreen in it, so you're protecting your face from the sun harmful rays, because over time, too much exposure from the sun can cause either minor damage or even severe damage like skin cancer, which I want you guys to all avoid. And there you have it, guys. Those are 10 style essentials that every single guy needs for the summer. If you like today's video and you've learned something from it, give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and help us build the HB community. And before you go, make sure you do check out Vestero, today's video partner, and make sure that you do check them out. I have their website linked in the description below, also with a discount code to help you get $20 off your first purchase. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I'll see you next time.